Hello, my peoples. It is Friday, February 18th, 2022. End to another week. And just kind of makes me think like, wow, another week's gone by. That went by fast, but it really didn't. It didn't go by fast. You know, a year goes by and we're like, oh, wow, that went by fast. Or, it seems like it, but it's the same 24 hours, 7 days a week, generally 30 days in the month. And if you're busy, it's going to seem like it went by fast and you have to sleep and, eat and do these things. And you only have so much time that you can actually make changes or do new things or incorporate new things into your life. And I feel like I'm up against opposition and challenges pretty much in every area that especially the ones that I'm trying to make changes in, only because the way I've been doing certain things that I want to change, I've been doing them for so long that it's just kind of like on autopilot. So I may not even realize that I'm doing something the way I intended not to do it until I've already been doing it for a couple of days. And so that's going to happen. And it's easy for me to get down on myself and get frustrated, get bummed out, get mad at myself. But that in itself is something that I want to change, and is something that isn't working. It doesn't work just kicking my own butt when I do something that I don't want to do. So if I end up eating, past 8 o'clock, or sleeping a little bit late, or doing anything that I'm trying to change, like, it's easy for me to get down on myself, but I'm not doing that now. So, but that's where I run into it. That's where I realize just another area that has to change if the other things are going to change. So this morning I was super tired. Last night I fell into a YouTube rabbit hole watching Janet Jackson videos and Michael Jackson videos, and just got all nostalgic and reminiscent, and just like, man, they used to be like little movies and they were really good, and just their music was awesome, back in the late 80s and early 90s. And so I ended up staying up till midnight, 12:15. And then today I had a tough time getting up. I didn't get out of bed till 6:20, 6:25. And every day this week I've been up out of bed before 6 or 6. And so it's kind of easy for me to get down on myself or get mad at myself, like, I didn't leave enough time to do this, or just stay on schedule. Because if I want to do everything that I'm trying to do, which I'm spreading myself pretty thin here, I have to stay on track. I have to stay on course. I can't procrastinate. I can't delay. I can't oversleep. And I also know that there are serious consequences to undersleeping. I mean, if you want to have a fun rabbit hole to dive into on YouTube, just, YouTube benefits of sleeping. And it's not like I'm sleeping 8 hours a day. I'm just trying to get 6.5 hours, because usually I was getting 5 or 5.5, and just my eyes were opened with how detrimental that is to overall health and focus and productivity, outlook, all that. So I am, we're finishing up another week, and I'm measuring progress and looking at progress, and it is easy to focus on something that you didn't do so well on, or something that you want to do better in. But I've got to flip it in my mind and recognize that, hey, 4 out of 5 days this week I was awake when I said I wanted to, or I did go to bed at 11:30 or earlier, so focus on that rather than, the one time this week that I didn't and got sucked into watching Michael and Janet videos. So, but today, great day trading. I was on the right side of the trade, very patient. It's been a good week. Learned a lot. Definitely have areas for improvement, and that's just going to be the way it is for a while. But could I have done better this week? Absolutely. Could I have done worse? Absolutely. But today I am content with how it finished. And had lunch with my buddy Brian. It's always great to get together with him. He's all over the place with his interests, and he's listening to all kinds of intellectual podcasts and books and things he's doing with his family and kids and his wife's business. I mean, the guy's up to a lot of really cool things, and it's inspiring being around people that are pushing their comfort zones or pushing, into new areas in every area of their life too. Health, spirituality, professional, family, all that, like just not accepting the status quo, not accepting just that's the way it is, or even just living within some kind of construct of, wow, that week went by fast. Like that's so easy to do, or another thing, I've just been noticing lately is just the accidental, unintended negative reinforcement of how people use language. You ask them how they are. Oh, I'm not bad. Or, hey, that's not too bad. Or, pretty good or okay. Like just there's some takeaway there rather than, hey, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. And so I've been trying to say, hey, never been better, because really when I look at my life, it's never been better. I mean, I'm alive and bills are paid. My girls are healthy and it's a beautiful Arizona sunshiny day. And do I have my problems? Of course, but I'm alive and lucky enough to even have the problems that I do. So, and like we talked about the other day, like my problems I'll take. I really don't know if I want yours. You know what I'm saying? So, never been better. So I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. We've got a 3-day weekend coming up. Banks, markets, schools, all closed on Monday for President's Day. I don't know how long that'll be President's Day. I think George Washington probably, he was alive during times of slavery, so who knows? He'll probably be removed and it'll be something else someday. So who knows? I have no idea, but it's President's Day. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in.